Hello, my name is Janice Hertig, and I'm the coordinator of the Community Writing Project. We've been around since 1999, and the purpose of the Community Writing Project is to offer writing groups in the community to people who may not consider themselves to be writers, but who have meaningful experiences and stories to tell and share. So we write together, and then we publish the writings in a magazine called Real Conditions, with which we then share free of cost with the community and beyond. Today we're featuring the writing from the Nathalie Salmon group, which is one of the H.O.M.E. home residences. I'm delighted to be the facilitator of this group, although really the group co-facilitates. And we've been writing now for just over 2 years. We meet on Friday mornings, and we write personal narrative stories, sometimes poetry, about whatever the group decides is meaningful to them. So I'm happy to really introduce you to the group, and they're going to share their stories with you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Leslie Fruman. I wrote this piece in my writers group, which meets on Fridays mornings and is led by Janice Hertig. I wrote this piece because I have always been interested in my family's heritage. I loved whatever stories my parents told me about their family's past. So the piece is entitled My Heritage. My heritage is split between my father and mother. My father's side of the family is Jewish, and my grandfather came over to the United States in around 1902. He worked as a tailor, which was his trade, in the Tsar's army. One night he escaped by running away to Germany. From Germany he headed to England and then took a ship to Halifax. He went through immigration at Detroit, having taken a train from Halifax. From there he went to Chicago and met his older stepbrother. My grandmother left Odessa, the southernmost port in Ukraine, and made a winter crossing. Her tickets were for steerage class in the hold of the ship. She had a 2-year-old, my Aunt Bertha, and a 6-month-old, my Uncle Abe. She said she was sick the whole journey and had to rely on the help of other women with the children. She finally met up with my grandfather in Chicago, but that is another story. My mother's family came over from Germany around the time of the American Revolution. They are not Jewish. My great-great-grandfather fought in the Civil War on the side of the Union. He is buried in Ohio under a bronze statue of a Union soldier. He is one of only 2 soldiers buried there that fought in the Civil War. After surviving several terrible battles, including both Shiloh and Gettysburg, he was killed in a neighborhood barn raising when a beam fell on him. How ironic. Other than that, my grandparents on my mother's side lived a quiet Methodist life in a small town near DeKalb, from which my mother comes.
Hi, my name is David Schwartzoff, and I think insects are fascinating. While they are not warm and cuddly like our mammalian cousins, their diversity and their sheer numbers provide us with a great opportunity for interaction and observation. An act of kindness. I was sunbathing on a brick patio, getting my vitamin D. It was a perfect California-type day. Blue skies, 70-degree temperatures, and low humidity. Against the background of the black metal table, I saw something 1/2 the size of a grain of rice in agitated movement. Bringing my eyes within 6 inches of it, I realized it was an itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny insect, emerald-colored and shaped like a banana. Flat on its back, legs flailing upward, unable to right itself. As the only first responder in the area, I jumped into action, grabbed my pen, and placed its point near my new desperate friend. It jumped aboard, and I transported it to a safe spot where it munched a green leaf for 10 minutes and then scurried away to freedom and a fresh start.
My name is Carolyn Hatchett. I have been a resident at Nathalie Salmon House for about 9 years. I really enjoyed being a part of the community and implementing different activities with others. The best is my story, the best and the worst of working for my dad. My father was a hard worker and family provider. He enjoyed fishing and taking the family on vacation. My daddy owned a restaurant and a grocery store. I remember the time I was in high school and had to make a decision about working at the library or for my father. When my dad said I could work for him, I started smiling and got so happy because he would pay me a lot more money. Ha ha ha. What young person wouldn't want more money for shopping? That was the best part. But the worst part of working for my dad was that he would see nice young men who enjoyed having conversations with him about his business and sports. He thought they would be a great choice for me. What young person wants their dad picking guys for them? Yeah, right, not me. Now when I think about it, it could have been great. Yeah, right. Because my father was a great provider and very protective of his family. So he would have made a great choice for me. That is the end of my story.
Hi, my name is Diane. I've been living here for 2 years and 3 months. I had to move very quickly, and I was not looking forward to being homeless or in a single house, and it was a guardian angel who led me here. And as others have said, it is wonderful to be in a community environment. And being part of the writers group has gotten me out of myself and I refound my sense of humor. But when I wrote this piece, sometimes when I'm not sure what I want to write, I look out the window and I ask my higher power, let your words come through me and let they be honest. And it can be quite interesting. But this one was about Women's History Month. And I just took the first letter of each word and well, you'll get it. W, willingness, worryful, winsome, open, objectionable, objective, mentor, menacing, mothers, energy, ephegizing, and examples. Neutral, nemesis, needed. Sanity, sinful, sacrificing. Honored, humiliating, harmonious. Imaginative, immersed, idealistic. Songstress, sassy, serenic. Tasteful, tormented, trend-setting. Omnipotent, one-minded, oneness. Ready, I'm looking down, ready, resentful, and radiant. Yes, yearning, yours. Mirthful, monster, mature. On time, ostracized, and open-minded. Nearby, nauseated, nourishing. Trust, tense, and truthful. Hope, hissing, and holding on.
Good afternoon. My name is Constance Hatchett. I'm a resident here at home, and I'm proud to be a writer along with the other writers at home. My purpose for writing is to share my life experiences and with others that may be going through the same or some of the same things and similar experience in their lives as well. My piece is pen and paper. I bet you want to know what it's going to say. Well, it says, what writing means to me is a feeling and a way to express my thoughts, what it's about going on in my heart, my mind, and my soul. The connection that connects me to what my life experiences have been through examining different situations in my life, many issues of my life, and allowing my emotions to be heard, read through my stories, poetry, and dialogues. But most of all, I thank God for being able to do this.
Hi, I'm Beth LaBrosse. I'm the Housing Support Specialist and a resident with H.O.M.E, otherwise known as Housing Opportunities and Maintenance for the Elderly. I'm also kind of a part-time in and out member of the Creative Writers of 7320 here at the Nathalie Salmon House. H.O.M.E, or Housing Opportunities and Maintenance for the Elderly, believes in seniors living independent and community-connected lives. And we do that by providing many different programs: shopping bus, home repair, we do weatherization, and then also we provide low-income housing as well, and our moving program. So in this case right here, we're at one of our locations here, Nathalie Salmon House, and we love the Community Writers Project. Thank you so much to them and Janice for coming in and starting a new group in the midst of COVID here. It's been such a blessing to have them here. So thank you so much.
So, as I mentioned in introducing the group, it's really important as part of our writing group process that writers have the opportunity to publish their work in a magazine that's really a piece of art like their writing, and that gets distributed widely, both within, in this case, within Nathalie Salmon House, to friends and family, to members of other writing groups, and beyond. So I wanted to show you these two magazines that we've put out so far in this group. I want to thank Leslie Fruman, one of the writers who designed the covers. I'd like to just, and also I'd like to mention that we have all the stories translated into Spanish so that they're also accessible to the Spanish speakers here at Nathalie Salmon and in the Chicago community. One of the things that's so beautiful about putting together a magazine is it gives the writers a chance to really develop their writing for a broader audience and to further find their voices, which they clearly have done, and to say their truth to the world through these magazines. So we just wanted to let you know about the magazines. We also upload them onto our website so that they're available worldwide, really. Yes, and so they capture an important moment in the writing group. That being said, and I guess the other thing to say about the magazines is the reason we put together magazines from a particular writing group is that they really represent the community that's formed as we write together week after week. And the Nathalie Salmon, the creative writers of 7320 have become just this beautiful, supportive, creative, thoughtful, artistic and expressive group, and they're embodied in these magazines. Thank you.
Thank you. And what is the website?
Oh, you can just go to communitywritingproject.org, Yes.
Thank you.